What's up, mushroom farmers? I'm going to talk about outsourcing your grain spawn. What is that? It's when you get your grain spawn from another company, from somewhere else, and you use it to inoculate your own mushroom blocks. And I'm just going to talk about the pros, the cons, and my experience doing it. So what happened was I got really busy at one point. I started off making my own grain spawn, doing my own agar, everything like that. I got very busy and I started outsourcing the spawn. Overall, and then I've been outsourcing spawn for about, 6 to 8 months now. Overall, I'd give the experience about a 7. And here's why. So it is easier. You don't have to make grain spawn. You don't have to mess with agar. You can just order spawn. They have different varieties. You get it. You inoculate it. It is easier. It is a little more costly, but at the time I was working another job, so it was more efficient if I just ordered the spawn and went to work at my other job. So that's kind of the pro of it, that it's efficient, it's easy, it's way less work. Now let's talk about the cons. The cons are, if you order 10, about 2 of them are contaminated. Now, depending on who you're getting it from, they do replace it. Some places give you a hard time. Some places you just send them a picture, tell them it's bad, they send you some more. But it still creates a little lag in production because you're not getting the strain you want, you're not getting the variety, yada, yada, yada. Another downfall is I've tried to I've tried to get grain spawn from other people, and I've tried to stretch it out, and it doesn't, generate it further. It doesn't seem to want to generate very much. Some strains it works out, some it doesn't. The spawn itself seems pretty weak. It doesn't produce the best mushrooms, and this is the experience I've had with outsourcing spawn from a few different people. It just hasn't been that great. The mushrooms don't produce as well. They don't look as well. They're slow to produce. They taste about the same. Definitely less yield. So in the end, I really don't know if it is worth it. If I felt like it saved me time, but it might have cost me more money in the end. I really couldn't tell you. I haven't put the numbers to it exactly. So I do outsource spawn from time to time, but from here forward, I'm getting back into making my own grain spawn just because the flushes, the amount, and the quality of mushrooms was just so much better. The mushrooms seem happier, seemed healthier. So if you're in a bind, outsource some spawn. If it's just you and you're having a rough time, outsource some spawn. Maybe pick a couple strains that you're going to outsource. The King Blue is pretty solid. The King Blue Oyster is pretty solid all around, no matter who you get it from. So that's a good one to outsource. Pink oysters are pretty solid all around, so that's a good one to outsource. And lion's mane, that's pretty standard. So, you can outsource some strains and varieties and then, continue on your specialty, Nameko, poplar, things like that are a little more intricate. King oyster mushrooms, like your classic Irangi, I recommend doing it yourself. You just get better genetics, you get better mushrooms, you get better flushes. And so that's my experience outsourcing grain spawn. I hope this video helped you. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram. It's all the same. TikTok, it's all the same handle. Much love, you guys.